And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from Phar, Texas at the Galazo Sports Complex. And it's a big night for Texas Valley Sports football as we've reached the Super Bowl, the culmination of a season of battle between all the teams in the league. And it comes down to one game decides it all for an outright champion. The Palmview Pitbulls have run the table, going 8-0 throughout the regular season and the playoffs, and they are set to go to try to finish off an unbeaten season. And meanwhile, their opponent, the Phar Phantoms, come in with a record of 6-2, having won 2 playoff games to get here, and these teams are ready to clash. The team captains are meeting out in the center of the field. They'll have the coin toss to decide who's going to receive the ball. We'll listen to the official talk to the players.
Send them this way. We'll defend this side.
Okay, go ahead and flip around real quick, guys. Phantom has won the toss and has deferred to the second half. Go ahead and shake hands one more time. Let's get ready to play some football.
There you go. Phar Phantoms had won the coin toss, but they elected to put the defense on the field to start the game. And that means the Palmview Pitbulls will bring this high-octane, high-powered, unbeaten offense on the field for the first time tonight. 15 minutes on the clock for the first quarter of play. 4 quarters set to go. Those of you who have been watching our game coverage of Texas Valley Sports throughout the year understand the rules. Those who may be watching for a first time, welcome again to full contact 8-on-8 football, 18 and over at the men's league level. The way this works out is the teams will get the football without any special teams, no kickoffs or special teams whatsoever involved in this game. They'll be allowed a drive, 1st and 10. It's on a 50-yard field. 4 downs to get 10 yards. Regardless of where the team is at, down in distance, they have to go for it on 4th down. A touchdown is worth 7 points. An option is given to a team that scores a touchdown of going for another extra point to go up to 8. However, if that's unsuccessful, then their score is dropped from a 7-point drive down to 6. We've had a running clock in the first quarter throughout the regular season and the playoffs, and then they run a running clock through most of the second quarter until we get down to the 5-minute mark, and then they run a traditional clock managed as you would in any other football game that you may have witnessed at any level. This Palmview Pitbull team, again, unbeaten on the season. They did play each other as the Phar Phantoms managed to put up 21 points against the Pitbulls back on July 8th, but the Pitbulls doubled that score, winning that game by the score of 42-21. Pitbulls are ready to go. We'll take a quick break and be right back. This is RioSportsLive.com. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and we are again getting set for the Super Bowl here of the Texas Valley Sports League. Full contact 8-on-8 football league. Now the team captains had met in the middle of the field, had the coin toss, and we were set to go with the Palmview Pitbulls getting the football to start the ball game. Then the officials made their way over to the sideline and are talking things over. And so we're yet to get underway here with the opening drive of this football game. Football action, well, my friends, here on Rio Sports Live, we are about to kick into high gear. On Thursday, we'll roll out with coverage of high school football. with several games coming to you live with video and audio throughout the Rio Grande Valley, including our game of the night, which is going to be Laredo United at Edinburgh Vela. We're going to have the full crew in tow there. Donut Salinas, myself, Freddie Heredia will be there as far as calling the game. And we'll have that game covered for you with a kickoff set at 7 o'clock. Our pregame show will start at 6:30. That's just one of many games we'll be bringing you on Thursday night. Friday, we're in Mission for our game of the night, Mission versus Mission Vets. Here we go. Super Bowl begins. Palmview Pitbulls with the football. They'll send a man in motion and turn and hand the ball off, running the ball up the middle for a nice gain on first down, and then the ball is blown dead. Quarterback Javier Femat took that snap. My position is going to be real tough right now when that football is on this side of the field and this vantage point. That was a gain of 6 yards, call it 6.5. Second down coming up for the Palmview Pitbulls. They'll line up with Tim Price as a deep back out in that left side. He'll go in motion here before the snap. Femat played his football at Palmview. Sets up in a shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the right-hand side. Now sends his man in motion, takes a snap, drops back to throw, hitch pass right side. That's complete for a first down. And that'll move the chains forward for the Pitbulls. Catch made by Adamar Romo Martinez, who played his football days at Zapata in his younger days. First down for Palmview. First drive of the ball game. Pitbulls offense on the field for the first time. Shotgun formation for Femat. They'll run out of an empty backfield. They will keep Price wide left, and he'll go in motion straight down the field. Looking left in his direction. Fire it downfield. Got a man. Caught. Touchdown, Pitbulls. Just like that. Tim Price on the catch. Now we got a penalty on the play, and we'll have to see what that's all about. Price may have stepped out of bounds in the route. Let's hear the call. Bulls.
After 5 yards.
Illegal contact. Defense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Touchdown, Pitbulls. They're on top by the score of 7-0, and that's how we start with some fireworks. A catch by Tim Price. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Si andas buscando trabajo, haz lo que hice yo. Y hablo con Southeast Contracting hoy.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com at the Galazo Sports Park in Phar, Texas. Super Bowl action, Texas Valley Sports Football, and now the Phar Phantoms will bring their offense onto the field for a first time on the night. Phantoms at the helm at quarterback is Michael Alvarez. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap, swings a pass right-hand side. Caught, and now a gain on the play of a good 8 yards. On a nice quick hitter out there on the right side, Anthony Washington makes the catch. Gains just shy of 8. We'll call it 7 yards on the play. Second down coming up. The Phantoms have shown the ability to move the football throughout the season. In the playoffs, they racked up 60 points against Alamo in a 60-14 win. Up the ante against the McAllen Mavericks by scoring 70 in a 70-49 win. Second down and 3, trailing 7-0 early first quarter, 12-19 and counting here in this first quarter of play. Empty backfield this time for Alvarez. Sends a man in motion. That's Edgar Moreno. Drops back to throw. Looking over the middle. Ton of time. Has a man behind. Everybody caught. Touchdown, Phantoms. Right back at you. Edgar Moreno on the route. Now there's a penalty and 2 different spots on the field. So just like the other one, we'll take a look at this and make sure the play counts.
Illegal defense. No linebacker declaring. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Touchdown, Phar Phantoms, and the fireworks have begun. The Super Bowl is all tied up. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, the Phar Phantoms answer the Palmview Pitbulls. In less than 3 minutes, each team has got 7 points on the board. Pitbulls offense back on the field. Javier Femat, the quarterback, takes his time looking over the defensive setup. Meanwhile, the officials are talking things over before the snap. And now we're set to go on this first down play for the Pitbulls. Second possession of the game for Palmview. Again, undefeated on the season, 8-0 coming in, looking for a perfect season to wrap it up. Running play right-hand side. Price going to be hit, thrown out of bounds. Gains about 4. 2 guys over there for the Phar Phantoms. And I'll be darned if they wouldn't put a number 3 out there. That's Kenny Anderson. Thought it was number 2 is what he had him listed on the roster. Also out there to help out was Anthony Washington. Gain on the play of 3, and that sent the chain gang scrambling, thinking that sweep was coming wide. And if they're scrambling, that means Bert Ruiz is getting ready to jump off a pedal because they're his lead blockers, and they were doing anything but blocking. They were dodging out of the way. Bert Ruiz at the camera, stationed just about 5 yards shy of the midfield stripe here at the Glazo Sports Park. Pass play, Femat now going to run, has some room up the middle, got a first down and a lot more. Hit as he's brought down. That's a gain of about 15 yards on the play. Brought down by Kenny Anderson. A wide open lane for Femat opened up the middle. Too tempting, and the big quarterback rumbles for a first down. Under 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Pitbulls scored first. Phar Phantoms answered right back at you on a 2-play drive. And now the Pitbulls are operating on the far side of the midfield stripe. Empty backfield for Femat. They'll run this set often. 2 receivers right-hand side. Another receiver out to the left-hand side. Looking to throw. Femat fires it in the direction of Price. That's incomplete. Penalty on the play. Back near the quarterback. Pressure up the middle as 2 guys got there, and they may have roughed the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 54, defense. 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That'll move the chains even further downfield for the Palmview Pitbulls. That was just a stop and throw to Tim Price. See if he could do something in a one-on-one situation down that left-hand side. That's worked often for the Pitbulls. In this case, that ball was well overthrown. But the contact occurred, and now it's 1st and goal for the Pitbulls. Phantoms that time got some pressure up the middle as Chester Swanson and Mike Villarreal made their way through. But the officials threw the flag, and thus the penalty yards assessed. Femat this time will keep Ademar Romo Martinez in the backfield for a moment. Now shift him out as a receiver right-hand side. He'll join Darius Dorsey over on that right side. Femat gonna run. Running hard, runs past a man, runs near the goal line, and is out of bounds just shy of pay dirt. 2nd and goal coming up. Kenny Anderson comes over to make the play, and now the penalty flags come raining in at the end of the play, well after the play.
Oh, you're not going to be taught. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 10 of the offense. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
So that's a personal foul against Javier Femat. He took a drill over there by Kenny Anderson and got up, jawing after the play. And we were told by these officials they were going to take control of this football game early on. Knowing what's at stake here, a championship on the line, final game of the season, and knowing the competitiveness involved with both of these teams, factor in some pride and just some outright want to win above and beyond most others. And so you have to take control early on and allow them to play football and not get involved in the extracurricular stuff. Still goal to go, call it second down. For the Palmview Pitbulls. That personal foul was called after the play, thus the down did count. So on second down for the Pitbulls, Javier Femat. Out of a shotgun formation, two receivers right-hand side. Darius Dorsey goes in motion, right side down the line. Hitch fake, now over the middle, man wide open, caught, touchdown Pitbulls. Ademar Romo Martinez on the catch. Pitbulls back on top by 7. Phar gets the football after this. The Super Bowl continues from Texas Valley Sports on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here on Real Sports Live. Pass play down the left-hand side, and that's going to be picked off. Pitbulls make the pick. Cedric Dallas played his football last at University of Louisiana Monroe. They tried to burn him deep down the left-hand side. Gets the pick for the Pitbulls, and the defense makes the stop. We'll go ahead and keep it right here as Palmview's offense will take over. And this is where a team can get in trouble against this Pitbulls team. It's okay to take your shots downfield, but when given an opportunity, you need to put that ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or no one can. Otherwise, take what's given to you up front if you're the Phar Phantoms to stay in this game. Pitbulls make the pick, and now the offense right back on the field. And oftentimes throughout the season, we've seen them go right for the jugular on a first down play after receiving the ball on a turnover. Offensive coordinator back there talking things over. They allow that in this league, for the offensive coordinator to stay behind the scenes, but stay on the field and be in the huddle. First down play. We'll see if Femat goes deep on this first down play. Two receivers right, another one out to the left-hand side. Tight end shifted on the left side as well. Femat drops back to throw. Waiting, lofting over the middle. That's going to be caught. Big hit, upended is Martinez. First down on the play. He was hit hard by Sam Del Castillo. And a first down for the Palmview Pitbulls. (14-7) ball game. Pitbulls up to the line. The underneath route that time was open for Ademar Martinez. Martinez lines up as a receiver on the right-hand side, joining Darius Dorsey. Meanwhile, they keep Tim Price isolated over on the left. Price in motion. And they'll look to throw. This time over the middle again. That's going to be caught. And another touchdown for the Pitbulls. Darius Dorsey, who played his ball at West Oso, reels it in for the score. Pitbulls go up 21-7. Still in the first quarter, 8:18 remaining. Back after this, Phar gets the football on RealSportsLive.com.
Dad didn't choose a grave.
What about cremation?
No, I mean, the kids and Mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really. You mean like memorial service?
With music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture?
Oh, sweetheart. Grandpa would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, Texas Valley Sports Football on a Saturday night from the Galazzo Sports Park. Our appreciation again to the Galazzo Sports Park for allowing us the venue from which to broadcast the games, and for the Texas Valley Sports Football League in general for being hospitable in our spot from which to call these games. First down play for the Phar Phantoms. They'll look to throw. Swing pass left-hand side. That's going to be caught and quickly covered up. Catch was made by Ruben Casiano III. But defensively, the Pitbulls were right there to stop that for a 1-yard gain. Brings up second down. One thing I've seen teams do to these Pitbulls that's been successful is they'll run those short routes, but then get a man to commit and then run an underneath route over the middle after looking a defender off. Sometimes they get him to overcommit. Two backs in the backfield this time on second down for Alvarez. Swings a pass quickly, right-hand side. That's going to be caught. Quickly covered up. A short gain on the play. Defensively, that was Cedric Dallas, who's already had a big play in this ball game with an interception. Catch was made by Felix Carrillo, graduate out of PSJA. Third down coming up. Call it 4 yards to go for the Phar Phantoms. In this league, you have to go for it on fourth down, regardless of down and distance. And regardless of position on the field. There's no such thing as punting in the Texas Valley Sports Football League. So now we'll see what they elect to do here. Michael Alvarez has 2 downs to get 4 yards. Empties the backfield, man in motion. Takes a snap, drops back, looks to throw, looking downfield, got a man, it's going to be incomplete. Ruben Casiano would like to get that one back. Casiano III, defended back there by Lucian Williams. Casiano had an opportunity there to make a big play. Brings up fourth down for the Phar Phantoms. Pitbull's defense has already made the biggest defensive play of this ball game with an interception. A stop on downs here would be equally big, as it will give them the football less than 20 yards away from the end zone on the exchange. Whistle, timeout on the field. It's a quick timeout by the official, so they're going to resume play quickly. So we'll keep it right here. Now they'll blow the play, and we're ready to roll. Now the official comes in from the side. He's already looking up at the clock, and it's already at 14:58. We were just at about 2.5 minutes left in the quarter when the clock reset. Changing the scoreboard up. Score is 21-7. They're going to have to work on that. While they do that, we'll be right back. This is RioSportsLive.com. Intelligent Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today. Well, they were able to fix the game clock, which is at least operational tonight. Phantoms. Alvarez takes a snap, rifles a pass, right side, got a man. That's caught on the right side. That's a first down. Felix Carrillo concentrated in, knew a hit was coming, took the catch, Gets out of bounds. First down on a fourth down conversion for the Phar Phantoms. And that's Alvarez delivering a pass directly into the teeth of a wind. There'll be a running clock first quarter. Running clock through the first 10 minutes of the second quarter, and then we'll go to traditional clock management for the final 5 minutes. Shotgun formation for Alvarez. Directs some traffic. In motion is Carrillo. Handoff, running play. Right-hand side with some room. Penalty flag on the play. That's Kenny Anderson on the run. And now we'll sort out the penalty. So if that's Kenny Anderson, I'm not sure who number 3 is. I asked him to give me the most up-to-date roster they had, and this is what I get.
Okay. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. Penalty will be assessed half the distance to the goal, automatic first down.
So tack on some extra yardage. I thought we had those checked out, my friends. We may not go back to that official for the rest of this ball game. We've got some better wireless mics that we'll have in play by the time we're in action on Thursday night from Edinburgh. Half the distance to the goal line when they march off the penalty yards. So the Phar Phantoms, who trail by 2 scores, are now knocking on the door here. Final 20 seconds playing out in the first quarter of play. Tight set formation this time for Alvarez. Pitch back, left-hand side, running room, and touchdown Phantoms. Felix Carrillo, who caught a big catch on 4th down to keep the drive alive, rumbles in the end zone. Touchdown. Pitbulls take over after this on RealSportsLive.com.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com. Joe Bowling with you. Championship game of the Texas Valley Sports full tackle football. Swing pass left-hand side. Short gain on the play. Catch made by Darius Dorsey. Coverage over there. Isolating on that left corner. That's Josh Garza who made the stop. Short gain on the play. Call it a yard. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter. Lightning in a bottle out of the gate, 21-14 as we head to the second. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
You just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here as we start the second quarter of play, and the Palmview Pitbulls went for a deep ball on a second down play to Tim Price, incomplete pass. And so third down for the Pitbulls, and suddenly momentum has an opportunity to switch gears here if the Phar Phantoms defense can make a couple of plays here back to back. 21-14 score. Out of a shotgun formation. Femat looking left, fires a pass, overthrows his man, incomplete. I might catch this one. Nathaniel, get that ball, boy. Nathaniel was dodging it. All right, I'm gonna call him out. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down for the Pitbulls. That's as close as we've had to football coming our way. And it'll probably be the closest we have the entire time we're working here on RioSportsLive.com. Why? Because everything else is going to be in a press box. 4th down play for the Pitbulls. This is a pivotal play. Second quarter action, 12:40 remaining. Femat, empty backfield. Sends a man in motion from the left-hand side. Drops back to throw. Gonna run. Has some room. Sidesteps a man. Has a first down. Gets across the midfield stripe and moves the chains on a 4th down conversion. The safety, Sam Del Castillo, came up to finally make the stop. But by that time, Javier Femat, who once again played his football in the high school days at Palmview, had enough for a first down. Phantoms miss an opportunity there. Pitbulls offense back in the huddle. Again, we were asked to talk about Felix Carrillo, who played his football at PSJA, a special ed graduate from PSJA. Give a shout out to him. He ran for that touchdown. Here comes Femat running for his life, looking to throw. Penalty on the play. Hits his own man, runs through a couple and gains 6 yards. Now we'll sort out the penalty, which very well could be against the Pitbulls.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
There's a 10-yard taxation against the Pitbulls. So wave off the yards gained by Femat. The only good news for the Palmview Pitbulls is that it remains first down. And so this drive is much different than the other drives so far in this ball game for the Palmview Pitbulls. Everything was high octane, 5th gear kind of situation, full gas pedal to the floor, and scoring with relative ease. In this drive, you can sense some adjustments are being made at the Phar Phantom level to have some opportunities to perhaps get a stop or two in this ball game. Pitbulls, first down, call it 20 yards to go. Femat out of a shotgun formation. Wide left, Tim Price. Wide right, Darius Dorsey. Looking in Dorsey's direction. Now Femat delivers underneath. Big hit delivered. Catch was made. And then coming over to deliver the smack was Josh Garza. That would have been good enough for a highlight. 2 big hits defensively in this game so far. That is good enough for a highlight. Nathaniel caught it. 10:45 left here in this second quarter of play. That was a gain of 10 yards, so it's second down and 10 for the Palmview Pitbulls. Femat out of a shotgun. Looking right the entire time. Fires it over there. He's got a man. That's caught. Out of bounds. That's a gain of 6 yards on the play. He went right back to Adamar Martinez. Knocked out of bounds by Anthony Washington. Third down coming up and just under 2 yards to go for the Palmview Pitbulls. They've converted on 4th down once in this drive. And now facing this 3rd down play here. Good crowd on hand here for the Texas Valley Sports Super Bowl. Biggest crowd I've seen all year, as the numbers have gradually increased throughout the year. Femat out of a shotgun formation. Has a back in the backfield this time. That's Marcus Fryer. Shifts him out of the backfield. Now an empty backfield. Man in motion. That's going to be Price. Fake the handoff. Femat running play up the middle. Drives forward. Should have enough for a first down. Thrown backwards. He ran right into Andy Sanchez. That will be enough for a first down for the Pitbulls. So a methodic drive continues for this Palmview Pitbull team. Whistle blows, we got a timeout. Pitbulls want to talk it over. Again, this is a different type of drive for them. We'll be back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here, Texas Valley Sports football action. 1st and 10 as the Pitbulls can still get a first down in this without scoring a touchdown. Femat in a shotgun formation. Fryer in the backfield joins him. Femat keeps him back there this time, hands it off, and here comes Fryer up the middle, takes on a tackler, runs through another. Takes 3 guys to bring him down. Hard running that time by Fryer. Marcus Fryer played his ball at Cedar Ridge. He'll gain 5 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up for the Pitbulls. $8:35 to go. Martinez will check out of the game as they'll bring in Robert Russell. Russell, who played his ball at Alabama State University. Checks in, and he's a big body back there in the backfield for the Pitbulls. 2nd down and 5. Femat will keep Russell in the backfield. Now it's a full house backfield. Pitch back and running right-hand side. Sidestepping a man, but the other 3 come back to get him. Fryer, nothing doing. They tried to run a sweep with Russell in front as the lead blocker, but the defense got past him before he could turn his shoulders upfield to deliver a block. 3rd down coming up for the Pitbulls. Russell checks back out of the game. Martinez back in. 3rd down as the Pitbulls come out of the huddle. Up to the line of scrimmage, Femat keeps Fryer in the backfield yet again as a back station to his left-hand side. Shifts him more over as a slot position. 3 receivers right-hand side. Running play, Femat sidesteps a man, and then he's hit and down he goes. Chester Swanson said hello to Femat and put him on the ground. 4th down coming up. Pitbulls have converted on 1 4th down opportunity on this drive. Phantoms have another chance to get a stop. 7-point game, 2nd quarter action. Pitbulls will now take a timeout. Critical 4th down. I know it's still the first half, but hey, we got a ball game if the Phantom's going to stop. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
Si andas buscando trabajo, haz lo que hice yo. Y hablo con Southeast Contracting hoy.
Less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't
Palmview Pitbulls after a timeout on 4th down. Call it 5 yards to go. Femat out of a shotgun. Drops back, fakes the handoff, gonna run. Has to give up some ground. Now he delivers a pass downfield, tipped away, incomplete. There's a penalty on the play at the line of scrimmage. Indications are it's against the Pitbulls.
Holding. Offense. That penalty decline. Result of the play. Turnover on downs.
That means the Phar Phantoms get to stop. They also get the football. Chance to tie the game after this on RioSportsLive.com. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, the Palmview Pitbulls led at one time 21-7 in this game. Currently leading 21-14, but the Phar Phantoms have the ball with a chance to tie it on this drive. Michael Alvarez, a quarterback, pitches it back, running play up the middle. That's enough for a first down. Finally upended, but Anthony Washington gains positive yards on that carry. Brought down on the play by Josh Garza, but that's a quick first down. It also gets the Phantoms out from the shadows of their goal line to operate nearer the midfield stripe on this drive. Under 6 minutes left here in the first half. Looking ahead, the Phantoms will get the football to start the second half of play. I'm not sure they can maintain a drive to take out the last 5:40 and counting. But a score nonetheless would put them in position to make some big plays. 5:35 remaining. Here in the first half, Alvarez takes a snap, drops back, swings a pass right-hand side. Sidestepping a man, giving up some ground. Now here comes Josh Garza trying to get to the corner, looking for some blocks. Takes a hit and goes down. He ran a long way to gain 3 yards on that play. Second down coming up for the Phantoms. We'll go under 5 minutes left. And again, for the Phantoms, I'm quite certain they'd be content to run this thing down to the end of the half, score or not. Worst case scenario, you're down 7 points with the ball in your hands to start the second half. Best case, you're tying it as the half comes to an end with a chance to take the lead on the first drive of the second half. Alvarez on second down. Shifts the receiver wide left, going in motion to the right-hand side. Handoff, running play left side. That's going to be little to no gain. Spinning forward, getting something out of that was Washington. He'll end up gaining 3. Third down and just over 5 yards to go for the Phar Phantoms. Our high school football coverage Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here on RioSportsLive.com. Saturday, we're back at Edinburgh Stadium for a 4 o'clock game as Mercedes takes on Edinburgh North. I released our tentative schedule for our Game of the Week crew, which may just be Dahlia and I, depending on where we're going. It may just be me in some cases when we go to Harlingen. But it's got 31 games on the list. Low snap, quick pass over the middle, incomplete. And now here comes a penalty flag after the play. Check this one out and see who it's against. 2 guys were over there, and they're eyeballing pretty hard in the direction of Chris Anderson of Palmview.
After the play, unsportsmanlike penalties on both teams. Number 1 of the offense, number 43 of the defense. That is their first unsportsmanlike of the game.
So that's offsetting penalties on that incomplete pass. So it should remain third down for the Phar Phantoms. Or was that after the play? That was after the play, so it may very well be 4th down right here. Big play here for the Phar Phantoms. 2:35 and counting here in the half. Running play, left-hand side, and that goes nowhere. Penalty on the play. Tackle was made by Ramon De La Rosa, who played his ball at San Benito. And now another penalty will sort this out. Officials will make this call.
Okay. It was number 5, right? Personal foul, face mask, number 5 of the defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic, first down.
And so the chains will move for the Phar Phantoms. A personal foul against the Palmview Pitbulls. Phar now with 2:24. They can take this down to the 2-minute warning at the very least on this drive. Alvarez sends a man in motion. That's Felix Carrillo. Alvarez looks in Carrillo's direction, makes a catch, makes a move, makes a man miss. Helmets come flying off on the hit and the block. Carrillo running hard, makes another big play. Takes us down to the 2-minute warning. First half continues after this on RealSportsLive.com. Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home.
To downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Back here at the Super Bowl at the Galazzo Sports Park, the 2018 Super Bowl of the Texas Valley Sports Football League. Full contact 8-on-8 football featuring the Phar Phantoms and the Palmview Pitbulls. Phantoms with the football. Second down play, call it 6 yards to go. And they'll look to throw. That ball is going to be dropped incomplete. Underthrown in the direction of Kenny Anderson. Stops the clock with 1:56 left and brings up 3rd down for the Phar Phantoms. This drive began inside their 5-yard line when their defense put up a defensive stand, got a ball on a turnover on downs, and now are 4 yards away from getting a first, well, call it 5, from getting a first down that would be 1st and goal. And again, the ideal situation here for the Phantoms. Run the time to zeros, punch at the end zone, head into halftime all tied up. Pitch back, left-hand side, there's a fumble. They'll call that a pass. A forward lateral, nonetheless dropped. And so now the Phantoms will face a critical play in this drive. 1:53 left. Pitbulls taking their time in the huddle, making sure they get the right play dialed up here. They've got the wind at their back, which is a factor here in this venue. Alvarez brings him up. Johnny Vasquez lines up wide right. Another receiver out left. Man in motion goes left to right. That's Eros Villarreal. They look to throw. Looking deep in the corner of the end zone. That's incomplete. Wind at their back, and again, that ball sailed with the assistance of the wind. Pitbulls get the ball. Phantoms miss a chance. Back after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, and here come the Palmview Pitbulls. Their offense was stopped for once here in this first half, and now they've got the football here with 1:47 left. Low snap, Phemat gets to it, looks over the middle, has a man. That's going to be caught right at the midfield stripe. Martinez with another catch. He's been a busy man throughout this first half. Clock running with 1:30 to go here in the first half. For the Phantoms, they'd like to get a stop. For the Pitbulls, they'd like to go up 2 scores heading into the halftime locker room. Phemat has him up to the line. 1:13 as he takes a snap. Another low snap. Does a good job getting to it. Now rifles a pass over the middle. Caught. And yards after the catch. Right side. Touchdown, Pitbulls. And how about the strength there by Darius Dorsey, who takes it to the house. Pitbulls up by 2 scores. 1:02 left. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Flowers by Jessie on 208 East Jackson in Harlingen has fresh flowers daily and can range for you for any occasion. Recitals, quinceañeras, bridal showers, sympathy, and fresh flower arrangements. Let Flowers by Jessie handle those special needs or day. Call 956-425-2100. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12. Brighten someone's day with Flowers by Jessie, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Back here, and if you're going to give up points and you're the Phar Phantom, that might be the best case scenario. Give them up early enough to have your offense get a chance to score some points before the halftime break. Phantoms have the football with 1:02 left. Alvarez drops back to throw, has time, goes deep, ball downfield, has a man, incomplete. Looking at Johnny Vasquez, covered downfield by Chris Anderson, the former Hidalgo Pirate. And the good news for the Phantoms is no time came off the clock. Still 1:02 left here in the half. Bad news is if they don't get the ball downfield, that may give the Palmview Pitbulls one more chance for their offense to light some magic up here. Those watching us on social media, share our link, follow our page, if you will, on Facebook. Second down play for the Phantoms. They do take a second off the clock, so 1:01 left. Dropping back Alvarez. Hit up the middle, gets away from a man, makes the other man miss, and drives forward, ends up gaining 7 yards on the play. And then he is slow getting up after the play. Whistle blows, Phantoms take a timeout. That's their starting quarterback walking gingerly back to the huddle. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
You know, Dad didn't choose a grave.
What about cremation?
No, I mean, the kids and Mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You mean like memorial service?
With music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture?
Sweetheart, Grandpa would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we are in Phar, Texas, the Galazo Sports Park. We got 46 seconds left here in the first half. of what is the final game of the 2018 version of the Texas Valley Sports 8-on-8 Full Contact Men's Football League. They deemed it the Super Bowl, the championship, whichever you want to run it. It's the final game to decide who is the eventual winner in this league. 46 seconds left. Third down play for the Phar Phantoms. Quarterback stays in the game. It's Michael Alvarez. Sends a man in motion, drops back to throw. Rushes right side. Now he throws. That's going to be caught. Nice catch. Out of bounds, Edgar Marino after the catch. Took a hit from Cedric Dallas, but a first down for the Phantoms. Stops the clock with 39 seconds left here in the half. Phantoms will get the ball to start the second half. Pitbulls up 28-14. They led 7-0. We were tied at 7 apiece. Pitbulls led 14-7, 21-7, 21-14, and now currently 28-14. Phantoms up to the line. First down, a new set of downs. Ruben Cassiano III is deep, about 15 yards back. He'll go in motion. Looking to throw, Alvarez. Rushed, he's going to be hit, and down he goes. Big time hit delivered that time by the Pitbulls. Ernesto Tamez finishes off Alvarez. Alvarez gets up slowly again, trying to head back to the huddle. 27 seconds left, and Alvarez now in some decided pain. We may see a quarterback change for the Phantoms. Officials did call a timeout of sorts, giving some extra time for Alvarez. Now they'll take a few extra moments here. Let him take a look, and he's going to have to come out. So the Phar Phantoms starting quarterback, Michael Alvarez, has to head to the sidelines. We'll see now who takes over the duties as the quarterback for the Phantoms. 27 seconds left here in the half. Second down play coming up for the Phantoms. Now they're running the clock, 20 seconds. Timeout by the Phantoms. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here on RealSportsLive.com. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Phar Phantoms quarterback Michael Alvarez exited the game. And so that means they'll bring in Eros Villarreal. He'll check in, but he won't be the quarterback. Let's see who is. They're going to call Felix Carrillo to run the show. Carrillo shifts the receiver from right to left as a tight end on the right side. In motion goes Johnny Vasquez. Low snap. They'll run an option. Running play or left side, and that goes nowhere. Loss on the play as two Pitbulls were there to deliver that hit. And that could take us to the end of the first half. They stopped the clock for some reason.
Timeout. Phantoms.
And the Phar Phantoms take one more timeout. That's their final timeout of the half. Back after this was what should be the final play of the first half on RealSportsLive.com. Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen. Back here we go. 9 seconds left here in the first half. Phantoms looking to throw the ball. Carrillo now has to run for his life. To the left-hand side, steps out of bounds with 4 seconds left in the half. And so the Phar Phantoms will have one more snap to close out this first half of play. Looking ahead to the third quarter, the Phantoms will get the football to start the second half. But the big question is, can they move the offense without the services of starting quarterback Michael Alvarez? On 2 consecutive snaps, they've given up yardage with Carrillo taking the snaps. Four seconds left in the half. Pitbulls fall back into a prevent defense. 3 guys are back beyond the midfield stripe. And now the whistle blows and the timeout is called. Pitbulls want to talk it over. Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
At the age of 22, I decided that I wanted to join the military. Once that was finished, I wanted to go and, exercise my mind and get an education.
I wanted to do something positive. Children, to provide for them financially, and I wanted to give back to the community.
My parents were here going to school back when I was a kid, so honestly it was just a natural choice.
I don't have to leave to a bigger university. I can do it here in my hometown at my community college.
Back here, the Phar Phantoms have one more snap to go. Palmview Pitbulls that time took a timeout just to make sure that they've got things set. Now, I talked about the defensive alignment. See if Bert Ruiz can pan that camera wide right all the way back near the goal line. Literally standing inside the goal line is Darius Dorsey and a prevent defense for the Pitbulls. Nice job, Mr. Bert Ruiz. Meanwhile, up to the line, here come the Phar Phantoms. 4 seconds left in the half. Carrillo, the quarterback, sends a man in motion, left to right. Carrillo waits for the snap. Takes it, drops back, looks to throw, heaves the ball deep downfield. That's going to be picked by the Pitbulls. And now yards after the interception, down the left-hand side, still with the ball in his hands. Pitch back. Now running with the ball on the right-hand side. Here comes Dorsey. Has a wall of blockers to the right side. Upended, stays on his feet. Gives up some ground again, and Dorsey finally goes down. Then there's a penalty at the end of the play. That should take us to the end of the first half, but that's a highlight worth looking at right there. Officials will talk it over. We'll see what they call.
We're going to get him with an unsportsmanlike then, brother.
Laundry all over the field as the officials talk it over. They've already sent the 2 teams to the halftime sidelines. So we'll let them sort it out. We'll tell you what transpired. We'll take a break. What happened? Back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Today.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. Today.
opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Si andas buscando trabajo, haz lo que hice yo. Y hablo con Southeast Contracting hoy.
Back here at RioSportsLive.com. The clock is running. Well, we haven't had a clock for a lot of games here at Texas Valley Sports football coverage. But nonetheless, we're at the halftime break with the Palmview Pitbulls on top of the Phar Phantoms by the score of 28-14. It was a lights out, all-inclusive, everybody scores in the first quarter, in which the two teams combined for 35 points. In the second quarter, it was down to one score, one touchdown. That scored by the Pitbulls with a minute left in the second quarter. Two teams trying to regroup to start the second half of play. And the biggest question is going to be remaining is going to be the Phar Phantoms, who their quarterback, Michael Alvarez, went down under a minute left in the first half with an injury. And if he doesn't return, they're going to have to figure out who indeed they're going to be able to with a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more. They specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting to
making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop downtown Harlingen. If you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
You just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Restaurant, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
You just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here at Texas Valley Sports, and well, we had a little extracurricular activity. They just kept going. So we had to make sure everything was in check from a league perspective. And now that the league has assured us that everything's good, they put some extra time on the clock for halftime. That's running down rather quickly, which is a good thing. 4:33 left here before we start the second half. Phar Phantoms taking on the Palmview Pitbulls. I don't know about everyone else, but maybe it's a breath of fresh air that high school football is starting on Thursday, and we can get back to some in the press box kind of coverage. Some highlights. Let's run the highlights from the first half, and here's how they'll sound. Second down for the Pitbulls. Javier Femat. Out of a shotgun formation, two receivers right-hand side. Darius Dorsey goes in motion, right side down the line. Hits fake, now over the middle, man wide open, caught, touchdown Pitbulls. Ademar Romo Martinez on the catch. Pitt receiver on the right-hand side, joining Darius Dorsey. Meanwhile, they keep Tim Price isolated over on the left. Price in motion. And they'll look to throw. This time over the middle again. That's going to be caught. And another touchdown for the Pitbulls. Darius Dorsey, who played his ball at West Oso, reels it in for the score. Pitbulls go up 20. Well, they were able to fix the game clock, which is at least operational tonight. It has been vacant for many a night here throughout the season. Fourth down play for the Phar Phantoms. Alvarez takes a snap, rifles a pass, right side, got a man, that's caught on the right side, that's a first down. They march off the penalty yards. So the Phar Phantoms, who trail by 2 scores, are now knocking on the door here. Final 20 seconds playing out in the first quarter of play. Tight set formation this time for Alvarez. Pitch back, left-hand side, running room, and touchdown Phantoms. Felix Carrillo, who caught a big catch on fourth down. Wide left, Tim Price. Wide right, Darius Dorsey. Looking in Dorsey's direction. Now Femat delivers underneath. Big hit delivered. Catch was made. And then coming over to deliver the smack was Josh Garza. That would have been good enough for a high. Third down as the Pitbulls come out of the huddle. Up to the line of scrimmage, Femat keeps Fryer in the backfield yet again as a back station to his left-hand side. Shifts him more over as a slot position. 3 receivers right-hand side. Running play, Femat sidesteps a man, and then he's hit and down he goes. Chester Swanson released on this drive. Alvarez sends a man in motion. That's Felix Carrillo. Alvarez looks in Carrillo's direction, makes a catch, makes a move, makes a man miss. Helmets come flying off on the hit and the block. Carrillo running hard, makes another big play. Takes us down to the 2-minute as he takes a snap. Another low snap. Does a good job getting to it. Now rifles a pass over the middle. Caught. And yards after the catch. Right side. Touchdown, Pitbulls. And how about the strength there by Darius Dorsey, who takes it to the house. Pitbulls up by 2 scores. Minute 2 left. Phantoms up to the line. First down, a new set of downs. Ruben Cassiano III is deep, about 15 yards back. He'll go in motion. Looking to throw. Alvarez rushed. He's going to be hit, and down he goes. Big time hit delivered that time by the Pitbulls. Ernesto Tamez finishes off Alvarez. Takes it, drops back, looks to throw, heaves the ball deep downfield. That's going to be picked by the Pitbulls. And now yards after the interception. Down the left-hand side, still with the ball in his hands. Pitch back, now running with the ball on the right-hand side. Here comes Dorsey, has a wall of blockers to the right side. Upended, stays on his feet, gives up some ground again, and Dorsey finally goes down. So that's how we got here. We're at halftime at 28-14 game with the Palmview Pitbulls on top of the Phar Phantoms. Now, again, like I told you, there was some extracurricular stuff that was going on in this game at halftime, and the league had told us they were going to clean this up in a hurry, and indeed they have. We've had a couple of players that have been escorted out of this place, and so we'll see who starts play when we resume play here for the second half. It will be Phar Phantoms football as we start the second half. And it looks like they're going to keep Felix Carrillo in at quarterback. He stepped in the last 45 seconds of the first half, replacing Michael Alvarez, who was injured. And so, yes, Carrillo will stay in at the quarterback spot. Welcome to the third quarter. It'll be a running clock, 15 minutes on the clock as we start this third quarter of play. Phantoms down by 2 scores. Carrillo takes a snap. Pentley on the play. He'll run the ball up the middle and dances into the secondary in a hurry. That will be a 12-yard gain depending on the penalty by Carrillo.
I got you. We're good. Hey, I got you. Yeah, there's a flag over there. There's a flag back there. Hey, you guys got to get in front of guard, center, and guard, all right? What? Illegal defense. Nobody lined up in front of the guard. 5-yard penalty has been declined. Result of the play, first down.
So the Phantoms get a first down on a carry by Felix Carrillo. Now, Carrillo was instrumental in the points scored in the first half for the Phar Phantoms. He caught a touchdown pass. He also was on the receiving end of a 4th down conversion that ended up in points on the board. Lines up in a quarterback spot here on first down, low snap. Running play, right-hand side, has some room. Carrillo spins forward again, gets a big-time hit. Ball comes out late. Carrillo will be ruled down on the play. He'll end up gaining 8 on the play. Leveled by Ernesto Tamez at the end of that. Tamez out of San Benito. Now the whistle blows as the official wants to talk it over with the other guys wearing the stripes. Again, their primary concern from the second this started was to try to maintain control of this football game. And now they're going to go back and review this play. and see if indeed Felix Carrillo was down. I do know the whistle had blown. I'll watch the play right now and tell you. As it stands, it would be a 6.5, call it a 7-yard gain. Now the Pitbulls are pointing as if they're going to get the ball. Let's hear the call.
After reviewing the play, the runner's elbow was down before the ball popped out. Ruling on the field is correct. 2nd down.
There you have it. The beauty of an instant replay. Thanks in part to Version 2 Media. Those guys are out working hard, my friends, as hard as anybody, including yours truly, at covering sports here in the Rio Grande Valley. We've been talking about doing some things in conjunction with Version 2. Great camera work as always. And the right idea in mind as far as covering sports here in the RGV. Carrillo takes a snap, hands the ball off, running play left-hand side. Now back up the middle. That's enough for a 1st down. Edgar Marino, that ball comes out of there, and it looks like the Pitbulls may get it. They do. Fighting for the extra yard was Marino, and they strip it out of his hands, and the Pitbulls take over. There is a penalty on the play, so hold up for just a second. We'll see what that's all about.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the Pitbulls. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 66. 10-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
Phantoms cough up the ball. Pitbulls get some extra yards and the football after this on RealSportsLive.com.
A&B's Cafe is just the right spot for your lunchtime or early morning cravings, as they have a terrific menu and environment that make you feel right at home. Be sure to check out the soups and sandwiches of the day. You have to try one of the specialty coffee or cappuccinos with an assortment of flavors that's sure to meet your heart's desire. J&B Cafe also offers small catering jobs and private parties. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Harlingen at 204 East Jackson Street. Call ahead at 956-425-5282 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen.
I did a little review after the play to make sure that the fumble was indeed the right call on the field. And they like their talk there. And so the officials do hand the ball over to the Palmview Pitbulls. At the end of the play, there was an unsportsmanlike against the Phar Phantoms. And so the Pitbulls, up 2 scores, have the football with 12:33 left here in this 3rd quarter of play. Femat, first time on the field in the 2nd half. Drops back to throw, rolls right, gives up some ground, stays on his feet, gets hit, gets rid of the ball, throws it away incomplete. Good pressure up the middle that time as DeSantos Dooms was coming in for the Phar Phantoms. 2nd down coming up for the Pitbulls. Good coverage in the secondary that time by the Phantoms. High school football fans, we're on the airwaves. I'll be coming to you live from Edinburgh as Edinburgh Vela will host Laredo United. That'll be on Thursday night. Friday, yours truly will be in Mission. Mission versus Mission Veterans. And then on Saturday, I'll be back in Edinburgh for Mercedes at Edinburgh North. And that gets us rolling. High school football 2018. Swing pass, left-hand side, that's dropped. Tim Price lost concentration on that ball. And so third down coming up for the Palmview Pitbulls. Phantoms managed to get one stop in the first half against the Pitbulls. Pitbulls were able to convert on fourth down a couple of different times in that first half of play. Femat up to the line. Javier Femat, the quarterback. For the Palmview Pitbulls. Keeps the ball on an option. Running play, left-hand side. Has some blocking, has some room. Lots of room. Up the middle. Touchdown, Femat. Javier Femat takes it to the house, and then after the play, here come the penalty flags. This touchdown will stick. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tires.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Harlan Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com after a touchdown scored by the Palmview Pitbulls. One of the Phar Phantoms comes up a bit dinged up. That's Mitch Dillard, able to walk off the field under his own power. But the Phantoms already are without the services of starting quarterback Michael Alvarez. And now that's one of their other playmakers as Dillard makes his way to the sideline. Puts even more pressure on this Phantom team. Felix Carrillo remains in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, 11:45 left here in the third quarter. Carrillo sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff, running play right-hand side. He's got some room, has a lot of room, makes a move in the secondary, needs one block. Carrillo to the house, touchdown Phantoms. Felix Carrillo takes it to the house. Another penalty after the play, but that's well after the play. Touchdown Phantoms. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
After the play, a little extracurricular activity. Here's your call.
After the play, we got sideline interference on the coaching staff for the Pitbulls. Coach has been ejected from the game.
Not the first guy ejected from tonight's action. First coach that exits the game. Pitbulls now without the services of a coach. Up by a couple of scores, but how about the run by Felix Carrillo? They were giving us some notes before the game saying, hey, be sure you talk up Felix Carrillo if you get a chance. Special education graduate from PSJA. And then they threw in, hey, his nickname's Little Monkey, but man, he can play. On that time, he scampered for the entire distance of the field, got the touchdown for the Phar Phantoms. His second touchdown of the game, the first one, was on a running play to close out the first quarter. That was as a tailback. This time as a quarterback. Timeout called by the Pitbulls before the first snap. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
You know, Dad didn't choose a grave.
What about cremation? No, I mean, the kids and Mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really. You mean like memorial service?
With music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture? Oh, sweetheart. Grandpa would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, and things continue to get interesting here. League President Jose Perales over there got a full-blown explanation from the officials as to what has transpired after a touchdown run by Felix Carrillo. We've had an extended break. And if they're not careful, they'll run this thing until they turn the lights off here at the Galazzo Sports Park. We had that happen in a game earlier this year. Back to action. Pitbulls take the snap. Femat looks to throw. Bombs away. Downfield. It's going to be picked off by the Phantoms and then dropped. Opportunity knocked, and Andy Sanchez will be seeing that in his sleep for the next 3 weeks. Should have been picked off. Sanchez had all the opportunity in the world to reel that in. Incomplete pass. Second down coming up for the Pitbulls. That would have been a momentum changer in a hurry. Pitbulls were going for it all. And that shows you that where the Pitbulls are going right now, throwing into the wind is an issue. Femat on second down. Stays conservative on running play, and they get some yards out of this. Up the middle, taking on a runner, the ball carrier, this time Ernesto Tamez, who played his ball at San Benito. Ends up gaining positive yards all the way out past the 10. Third down coming up. Call it 3 yards to go for the Pitbulls of Palmview. Pitbulls led 21-14 at the end of the first quarter. 28-14 at the half. Under 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. Lots of penalties. Bombs away, right-hand side, incomplete. We'll sort out this penalty. Looks like offsides against the Phantoms.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
That's enough to move the chains for the Palmview Pitbulls. Funny, the official came over to me at halftime and said, hey, I got too much TV time on my hands in this game. That was a sign of things to come, my friends. We can make a highlight reel of him making calls. Our hats off to the officiating crew for allowing us to mic them up so we get clarification on the calls. First down play for the Pitbulls. Femat takes a snap, gonna run. Gets away from a man. Now he's a ball downfield, tip drill. It's gonna be incomplete. Another missed opportunity for the Phantoms on the tip drill, and this time Anthony Washington had the ball right in his hands. Incomplete pass. Second down coming up for the Pitbulls. So after the game, Washington and Andy Sanchez can say, hey, what'd that feel like? I can tell you. That ball was right in my hands. I had it. So did I. What happened? Incomplete pass. Femat ready to go on second down for the Pitbulls. They've dodged 2 bullets on this drive alone. Femat now hands the ball off. Running play up the middle, and that's going to be stopped for a short gain. On the carry, Ernesto Thomas ends up gaining 3. That second quarter was a defensive battle between these two teams. First quarters where the fireworks were going off on the scoreboard. Third down coming up. This Pitbull team seems to be more dangerous when the down and distance gets deeper in the count. Femat out of a shotgun. Low snap. Fields it like a ground ball on a shortstop. Throws it up the middle. That's incomplete. And this time, 2 Phar Phantoms both looked at each other as if they were the ones going to give up the ball. Edgar Marino and Anthony Washington easily could have had a beat on that ball for an interception. Fourth down coming up for the Pitbulls. Washington looked over at Marino like, hey, were you going to get that? Marino's like, I already dropped one. I was going to give you a chance. Fourth down play coming up for the Pitbulls. They have converted on fourth down tonight. That's no big deal. Fourth down play. Femat takes it, drops back, looks to throw. Being rushed, gets rid of the ball downfield. It's going to be caught for a first down. For the Pitbulls, a leaping catch. On fourth down, they'll convert. Climbing the ladder on that play was Darius Dorsey. Clock stops as one of the Phantoms is shaken up on the play. They've already had some injuries. They can't afford any more, especially the secondary. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here, Texas Valley Sports Football Championship game on the line. Third quarter action. First down for the Palmview Pitbulls. Femat takes another low snap. This time he's going to run. Looking for the left-hand side. Looking for a block. Got a block. Waltzes in. Touchdown Pitbulls. Engaging on the block was Tim Price, and he maintained contact that allowed Femat to race into the end zone. Pitbulls have doubled up the Phantoms in the third quarter. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Thanks again to BCIC, one of our advertisers that have assisted us in our venture forward here on RealSportsLive.com. Phar Phantoms with the football on first down. They'll run the play. Left-hand side, that'll end up gaining a few yards on the play. On a carry that time by Johnny Vasquez. Under 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Send a shout out, Billy Watson checking in on us from out in Lubbock, Texas. Phantoms down by 21. Ready to go here. On this second down play, they'll run it. Carrillo, nowhere to go. Ended up gaining a couple, stepped out across the line, might have got enough for a first down. Officials will mark him down. And that's a first down. So a first down for the Phar Phantoms. In the first quarter to start it off, Javier Femat went to Tim Price on the opening drive. It was 7-0 Pitbulls. The answer was a Michael Alvarez to Edgar Marino touchdown pass that tied us at 7 apiece. 3 minutes into the game. Femat then went to the air again to Ademar Martinez. Continue my thought on that after this play. Carrillo takes a snap. Gonna run right-hand side. Upended, down he goes. He'll gain 4 hard yards right there. 2nd and 6. After the Marino catch for a touchdown, Femat went to the air to Ademar Martinez to make it 14-7. Femat then, after an interception by his defense, went to Darius Dorsey. It was 21-7. Then Felix Carrillo, as a tailback at the time, ran the ball in for a touchdown for the Phar Phantoms. That took us to the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Femat went back to Dorsey for a second time. They led 28-14. Pitbulls, Femat on a touchdown run, made it 35-14 in the third quarter. Felix Carrillo, as a quarterback, took a snap, went the distance. And Femat answered that with a score of his own. Whistle blows on the snap. Keep it right here. Would have been second down and 6. Didn't mic the referee up in time there, Nathaniel. That was my bad. Turnover on Joe, as Jake would say. Penalty against the Phantoms. Takes it back to the line of scrimmage. Still second down. Carrillo in as a backup quarterback. Lines up in a shotgun formation, keeps a single back in the backfield. Man in motion, goes left to right. Fake the handoff, running play up the middle. Carrillo makes a man miss, has some room, gets a block, downfield. Carrillo in the end zone again. Felix Carrillo scores his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, 2nd as a quarterback. At 2:25 to go, the Phantoms score again. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here, Pitbulls have the football as we continue this third quarter. Running play, right-hand side. That goes for a couple of positive yards for Ernesto Tamez. Pitbulls offense, in reality, has been stopped once in this game. Phantoms offense has scored enough points. They put 28 on the board, which betters their output the first time these two teams met, which was back on July 8th when the Pitbulls won that one 42-21. Femat has been the quarterback throughout. Javier Femat takes his time on the snap. Lots of movement up front. It was a terrible snap. That penalty is going to be against the defense. And a first down awarded to the Pitbulls. Javier Femat, what kind of nights he had? Well, he has a touchdown pass to Tim Price, another to Adamar Martinez, another to Darius Dorsey, a second to Dorsey, and 2 touchdown runs. Is that MVP quality? I would have to say so. Javier Femat right now for the Palmview Pitbulls. Lines up in a shotgun formation on this play. Sends a man in motion on the left side. Swings a pass out here, and it's going to be caught. Price gives up some ground, makes a man miss down the sideline. Stays on his feet, ends up gaining 7 on the play. They go under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Six touchdowns of the 7 scored tonight. No, check that. All 6 Femat has been involved in for the Pitbulls. Yeah, in any league, any division, championship game, that's MVP written all over it. Javier Femat. Minute 24 left here in the third. You got to cap that off with winning the game. Right now they're up by 2 touchdowns. Here come the penalty flags. That's going to be a false start against the Pitbulls.
Yard penalty. Second down.
I'll remember to mic the ref up at least once before this game ends. It's been a long day. We left the house at 5:45 a.m. to make our way to the Sherryland Gym to cover volleyball action. Those of you that weren't watching then, be sure to go back and watch all the highlights. We've already got them up from all the games we covered this morning. Femat gonna run, left-hand side. Stay in bounds right there, will you? When they run that sweep that way, that's coming right at our camera. And Nathaniel refuses to go out and be a lead blocker to protect Bert Ruiz. I asked him at halftime if he would. He said no. So Bert's on his own, so therefore I'm going to direct the show. Stay in bounds. Get past that 20-yard line and then cut out of bounds. Third down coming up for the Pitbulls. Like I said, it seems like this team gets more dangerous when the down and distance gets more desperate. Femat with 28 seconds left here in the third quarter. Takes his time on the snap. Low snap. Hands the ball off. Running play, right-hand side. That's enough for a first down. Running through a tackler. Now running down the sidelines. Stepping out of bounds, Ernesto Tamez, and that's first and goal coming up for the Pitbulls. That'll also take us to the fourth quarter. 42-28, Pitbulls lead, trying to cap off an unbeaten season. That's rare in any league. Back after this on Real Sports Live. Palmview Pitbulls with a 42-28 lead after 3 quarters of play. Have the football, first and goal against the Phar Phantoms as we start this final 15 minutes of play. Javier Femat brings him up to the line. Keeps Tomez in the backfield. Swings a wide receiver. Martinez out to the right side. Price out left. Femat going to keep it. Runs forward. Gains 3 yards. Second and goal coming up for the Pitbulls. High school volleyball coverage again coming your way this week. There are games on Tuesday and Saturday. Now, I had some meetings with some colleges today. Or not today, but this week. And we are dangerously close to having people helping run systems, cameras, computers, switching games, doing what Dahlia and I did forever, doing what Nathaniel's now helping us do, running camera like Bert Ruiz, doing things like Billy Watson did over the summer. Got 14 systems I can put into play. 8 of those with full-blown camera. Running play for the Pitbulls. Touchdown on a backpedaling finish by Ernesto Tomez. A minute into the 4th quarter, Pitbulls on the board again. They lead 49-28. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
You just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com. Running play for the Phar Phantoms. Stepping out of bounds is Johnny Vasquez. That's enough for a first down. It wasn't that the Phantoms have had trouble scoring points. They put 28 on the board and have shown their offense can move the ball against a very tough Palmview Pitbull defense. Palmview got here in the playoffs, defeating Donna 65-30. So even then, they were giving up points, which was tough to come by against this team during the regular season. Phantoms on the first down come out of the huddle. Carrillo stays in at quarterback. Keeps Anthony Washington in the backfield. Sends Vasquez in motion. Going to swing a pass out left-hand side. That play was there. Incomplete pass in the direction of Anderson. And that could have gone for big yardage. It was a great play call. .12:31 left here in this ball game. It's been a long game. A lot of penalties. We had an extended halftime trying to sort out some extracurricular stuff. Carrillo will keep it. Running play right-hand side. Gets past a man. Shows the speed down the sideline. Sidesteps a man. End zone. Touchdown Carrillo again. Penalty flag on the play. We'll see what that's about. This may be coming back.
10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Second down.
That will be a hold. Wave off the highlight, my friends. Would have been a good one. Take it away. Man, Carrillo showed some great speed after getting to that sideline. Holding call brings it back. So the Phar Phantoms offense will have to dial it up again. In reality, that's back-to-back plays that would have resulted in something big. That little swing pass had an opportunity to go for big yardage. It was just a misread on the quarterback delivering the ball in a catchable spot. And then Carrillo just took it to the house, waved off on a holding call. Carrillo sees a blitz coming right-hand side. Wants to throw, looking downfield, delivers a pass. It's going to be caught and touchdown. Carrillo connects to Ruben Casiano III. Touchdown, another penalty.
The passer, number 17 of the defense. 10-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's going to be a roughing the passer, but they'll wave that off. Touchdown scored by the Phantoms. They'll take the points. 2-score game, 11:34 left. Pitbulls with the lead. Phantoms trying to keep it close. Back after this.
Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home.
To downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Palmview Pitbulls offense back on the field. Again, the biggest chore right now is weeding through the extracurricular activity. Otherwise, it's exciting football to watch. It really is. You just got to check the attitudes at the door when you join the league. Could be a lot of fun out here. Right now, it's just a lot of grief for the officials who are doing their best to keep this thing in check. A lot of these guys, most of these guys, and in this case, all of these guys will be high school officials who will welcome high school football on Thursday. Running play for the Pitbulls. A lot of room up the middle. That's close to first down yardage. One of the Pitbulls comes up injured on that play. .11:07 to go. Phantoms need a stop, need a score, need a stop, need a score. In a game that they've stopped this offense just one time. Points, they're there. Second and 1, literally a free play for the Palmview Pitbulls. And in a league when you have to go for it on fourth down, this is really two shots. They'll run it. Femat running left-hand side. Caught from behind. Thrown down. That'll be enough for a first down. Femat, that's a rare time that he just kind of checked up in the run. Usually he's been looking to run over somebody and has done so during the season and during this game. He stayed in bounds, so the clock remains running. Matter of fact, they'll run that running clock down to the 5-minute mark. If I know these officials well enough, they'll run this clock often during that final 5 minutes to put this one in the books. Pitbulls up to the line. Javier Femat. Tamez, the back in the backfield on his left side. On this first down play. Here comes Tamez up the left-hand side. Makes a man miss. Stiff arms another. Gets away from one, then gets drilled out of bounds. That's enough for a first down. On a good carry by Ernesto Thomas. Brought down on the play by Anthony Washington. Even then, Washington and Thomas were allowed to have some extracurricular jawing as they walked back towards the huddles, respectively. Femat takes his time at the line, lets the clock run before taking the snap. First down play for the Pitbulls. Man in motion, low snap. Femat picks it up, gets away from one man, thrown forward, gains a couple on the play. His main purpose in life right now is just to hang on to the ball, take as much time off the clock between snaps as possible. Get this thing down to triple zeros and hoist a trophy in the air that shows you're the champion. After that, get to your car without extracurricular activity taking place that involves yours. Truly, and I'm talking about the quarterback. We've already got a game plan here on how we're going to put our stuff away. It's called throw it over the fence, let Dahlia open the door and catch it. May not be that bad. 7:40 and counting here in the game. Femat on 2nd down and 8. Takes a snap, hands the ball off. Short gain for Thomas. 3rd down coming up for the Pitbulls. That gain was a good 5 yards in the play, so 3rd and 3 coming up for the Pitbulls. Femat walks him up to the line. Pitbulls have never trailed in this game. We were tied at 7 apiece. That was the last time this game was knotted up. Femat waits, sends a man in motion, takes a snap. Wants to throw over the middle, tipped away, incomplete. Great job defensively by Sam Del Castillo. And so 4th down coming up for the Pitbulls. After a couple of running plays by the Pitbulls, they tried to catch the Phar Phantoms off guard on that quick hitter over the middle. Castillo got a hand up, knocked it away. Phantoms secondary certainly had their chances at some interceptions here in this ball game. That would have been some game-changing situations. We'll go under 6 minutes left here in this ball game right now. Femat waits for the snap. On 4th down, it's a low snap, lots of movement.
54 defense, 5-yard penalty.
That against the defense. Femat draws them off sides, and the chains will move again. 1st and goal coming up for the Pitbulls. Every time opportunity knocks for the Phar Phantoms here tonight, defensively, somebody misses an opportunity to make a big play, or a penalty comes into play. Whistle blows. Officials call a timeout. Pitbulls want to talk it over. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Flowers by Jessie on 208 East Jackson in Harlingen has fresh flowers daily and can range for you for any occasion. Recitals, quinceañeras, bridal showers, sympathy, and fresh flower arrangements. Let Flowers by Jessie handle those special needs or day. Call 956-425-2100. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12. Brighten someone's day with Flowers by Jessie, downtown Harlingen, Texas.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, 14-point lead for the Palmview Pitbulls. They have the ball, 1st and goal. Under 6 minutes left here in the game. Femat takes a low snap. Here come the penalty flags.
Illegal snap, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Still 1st down. 5 yards tax against the Pitbulls. They may be okay with that because of the fact it gives them a few extra yards to work with as they're just trying to run some time off this clock and get this thing down to 000s. It was a 28-14 game at the halftime break. Each team has played evenly here in this second half. It's really been the Felix Carrillo and Javier Femat show in this second half. Ernesto Tamez got in on the fun with a carry in the end zone for the Pitbulls, which was their last score. Now he lines up as a back in the backfield on this 1st down and goal play. Low snap, Femat gonna run. Dives forward, gained a couple. 2nd and goal coming up. Femat knows, just stay in bounds, hang on to the football. Let the clock be your friend. Scoreboard already is, as the Pitbulls are up 14. Clock running, 5:20 and counting. Nathaniel's done. I'm done. My wife's done. She didn't even come into this one. We'll have to flip a coin on which one of us drive home. Hour and 40 minutes from here to get home for us on a day that started at 5:45. Low snap to Femat, hands it off. Tamez caught from behind, runs through that tackle, drives forward, stays on his feet. Brought down on the play. 3rd and goal coming up for the Pitbulls. More time will elapse. .420 and counting as the Pitbulls will make their way up to the lineup. Femat takes his time, a lot of time. We'll go under 4 minutes before he takes this next snap. 3rd and goal for the Pitbulls. Femat now takes a snap. Rolls out right side, being rushed. He's the ball downfield. That's going to be picked off in the end zone. Interception for the Phantoms. Andy Sanchez, who dropped one earlier, hangs on to this one. Phantoms get the ball after this on RioSportsLive.com. Phar Phantoms defense had some opportunities in this second half to make some plays early that would have maybe swung the momentum. Here, late in the game, they make an interception and now give the ball to the offense. Down 2 scores, 3:44 left in this ball game. Felix Carrillo, who has gutted it out here as a backup quarterback, lines up in the backfield on this 1st down play. Throws it over the middle. Got a man. It's dropped. That was 7 points in the book. Edgar Marino flat out dropped a touchdown. 2nd down coming up for the Phantoms. Carrillo couldn't walk out and hand that ball any better to Marino than that was. 2nd down coming up for the Phantoms. Clock stops with 3:34 left. Pitbulls had kind of put their offense in stall mode on that last drive. Had that went for 7, Creo going to run for his life. Looking downfield, delivers the ball. It's got him again. This time it's going to be dropped again. At the goal line, Marino had another chance. Incomplete pass. Third down coming up for the Phantoms. And Carrillo did everything he was supposed to do on that one too. Right on the money, right in a spot to catch it where only his receiver could get it. Incomplete pass. Third down coming up. You got to give credit to Marino for at least getting open, making the right moves, showing the right speed against that secondary. After that, the concentration level dropped 2 7-point throws. Carrillo on third down. Low snap, picks it up, runs for his life, hits, spins past one man, won't get away. Now he does get away. Carrillo looking for some blocks, has some room, makes a move, downfield, looking to run again, spins past another. Carrillo on his horse, still on his feet, fumbles the football. No, that's his helmet. He comes down. First and goal if the play stands. It looks like it will. Felix Carrillo. Unbelievable run on that play. Body strung all over the field, all the way back inside the goal line, where the Phar Phantoms were making some big-time hits, and the Pitbulls were chasing Felix Carrillo for all he was worth. Timeout on the field. Is this one over? Phantoms don't believe so. Pitbulls still lead by 2 scores. Felix Carrillo trying to catch his breath. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here, Pitbulls with the ball. 3:08 remaining here in this fourth quarter of play. And on that particular play, count them, 2 Pitbulls exited the game as a result of either fatigue or injuries. They're strung out all over there, over the field. Felix Carrillo, meanwhile, looks like he's energized and ready to go. Before the snap, though, the whistle blows. Now they'll wind up the clock. They shouldn't. After that timeout, the officials now blow the play dead. Game clock keeps running. We were at 3:08. Now they're going to run the clock. Away we go. Carrillo needs to take a snap in a hurry. Now the whistle blows. Timeout called by the Pitbulls. That just wasted 28 seconds. If you're a Phantom fan, back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
At the age of 22, I decided that I wanted to join the military. Once that was finished, I wanted to go and, exercise my mind and get an education.
I wanted to do something positive for my children, to provide for them financially, and I wanted to give back to the community.
My parents were here going to school back when I was a kid, so honestly, it was just a natural choice.
I don't have to leave to a bigger university. I can do it here in my hometown at my community college.
Real Sports Live. Whoa, what are you doing, man? We're having a commercial without me? Come to the Restore and save some money.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, Carrillo takes a snap, running to the right-hand side, hesitates, makes a move, takes it inside, stretches forward, touchdown, Phantoms. Felix Carrillo, why not cap off that drive right there? He is the man, showing a lot of heart for the Phar Phantoms, and deservedly so, gets the credit, my friends. Pitbulls maintain the lead, 2:34 left. Super Bowl continues, Texas Valley style, after this on RealSportsLive.com. Through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Phar Phantoms getting the job done as far as what they needed to do. Their defense made a play on an interception. And then the Felix Carrillo show took over for the Phar Phantoms as they scored a touchdown. Now a 7-point game. And again, like I told you, last two drives, the Palmview Pitbulls had kind of put their offense in a coast mode. We'll see if they dial up lightning in a bottle, which this team is certainly capable of producing. It's been a long time since we've called Darius Dorsey or Tim Price's name. First down play, and this time, Dorsey lines up in the backfield in a wildcat formation. Takes a low snap, hands the ball off. Running play up the middle. That's Thomas. Gains 6 hard yards. 2:25 left. We will have a 2-minute warning. Pitbulls haven't trailed in this game. Last time we were tied was at 7 apiece. That was with 12:02 left in the first quarter. Welcome to the 2-minute warning. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Si andas buscando trabajo, haz lo que hice yo. Y hablo con Southeast Contracting hoy.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com. Second down coming up for the Palmview Pitbulls. 2 minutes left in this ball game. Dorsey stays in the game at the quarterback spot. Scans the defense, takes the snap. It's a low snap. Gonna run, tries to get to the outside. He's gonna be hemmed in, gives up some ground, gives up more ground. Finally gets wrestled to the ground, and down he goes. He also was thrown out of bounds. That was the ball carrier. That was Andy Rodriguez on that carry. Second down coming up. They stop, or make it third down coming up. They stop the clock with 1:45 to go. A lot of running, a lot of time came off the clock. And after a loss on the play, it's third down and 12. Timeout called by the Phantoms. Yes, that's a call. Hey, back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here, third down play for the Palmview Pitbulls. Dorsey stays in at quarterback. Takes a low snap, hands the ball off, running play up the middle. That goes nowhere. 1:39 left. Timeout called by the Phantoms. 4th down coming up for the Pitbulls. We'll keep it right here. Want to remind you guys that we do have high school football coming your way on Thursday. From Edinburgh, Edinburgh Vela will take on Laredo United. That'll be live video and audio coming your way from Edinburgh. We also have other games we're going to be broadcasting and carrying the streams. And we opened it today. And we'll be opening up Real Sports Live Southwest website in the very near future. We've been working hard trying to get Freddie up to speed on that end. Ball game perhaps on the line right here. Pitbulls of Palmview on 4th and 12. Femat back in the game. Empty backfield on this play. A good snap, drops back, gonna run. Femat up the middle, makes a man miss, runs through a tackle, gets hit, gonna get thrown out of bounds, and the Phar Phantoms get a stop. Now here come the penalty flags. At the end of the play, they blew the play dead. Femat was hit, knocked to the ground. If this is against the Phantoms, this could make a change in the momentum and also a change in the possession. It would be Phantom football. Let's sort out the penalty. We lost the official. Well, wait and watch the call. Depends on if it was after the play, if it's against the Phantoms. What's that? He's dead? Okay. Personal foul against the Phantoms. But it's after the possession change. After the possession change. Phantoms get the football, according to the official. Phar Phantoms. Minute 31 to go, down 7. This game has not been decided yet. Timeout on the field. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
What's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
Back here, Phar Phantoms with the football. Minute 31 left in this ball game. Felix Carrillo takes a snap, gonna run. Right-hand side. Has some room down the right hand, now up the middle. That's 1st and goal coming up for the Phantoms. Felix Carrillo, I talked about Femat being the MVP. Well, right now, flip a coin between Felix Carrillo and Javier Femat. Remember, Carrillo and company are trying to tie the game. If they score, will they have the guts to go for the extra point and get that 8th point to take the lead? Minute 2 left in this ball game. Carrillo brings him up to the line. 1st and goal for the Phar Phantoms. Takes a snap. Gonna keep it. Running up the middle. Carrillo upended. Touchdown Phantoms. We're tied. Felix Carrillo with 48 seconds left in the ball game ties us up at 49 apiece. They won't go for an extra point. They'll take the points on the board. Pitbulls get the ball. We're all tied up. Nothing decided here. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Looking for a great place for a meal to start your day or a lunch plate that will be made just for you? Then stop by 210 West Jackson Street in Harlingen and enjoy El Sombrero Restaurant. Great food prepared 7 days a week and delivered with a smile. El Sombrero brings the taste of authentic food in an atmosphere that is sure to bring you back for more. El Sombrero Restaurant, 210 West Jackson Street, is a must-stop when you shop downtown Harlingen.
El Sombrero Restaurant, a great place to eat when you're in downtown Harlingen, my friends. How about a great place to watch a football game on a Saturday night? Why not? First down for the Pitbulls. Here comes Javier Femat. Again, this offense can dial it up on one play. Femat running. Tries to get to the right-hand side. Is going to be hit, taken out of bounds. That's enough for a first down. Clock stops with 40 seconds left in the ball game. Pitbull has plenty of weapons to score a touchdown in the blink of an eye. We saw him do this against Harlingen earlier this year when Harlingen thought they had him beat. Nobody's knocked off the Pitbulls all season long. Femat brings him up to the line. Tim Price winds up wide left. On the right side, you've got Darius Dorsey, also wide right, is Adamar Martinez. Low snap, fumble, picked up, nowhere to go right now, and now making something out of nothing is Ernesto Thomas. He ends up gaining a couple yards. 30 seconds left and counting. Second down coming up for the Pitbulls. In no hurry to stop the clock, but now with some urgency, wanting to get the next snap is Femat. 15 seconds left in the ball game. All tied up. Penalty on the play. Femat looks to throw, delivers the ball downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Now we sort out the penalty. Clock stops with 8 seconds left in the game, regulation time. That penalty was at the line of scrimmage, so both officials saw the same thing at the same time, and that's a false start against the Pitbulls. Second down. From across the field, if we go into overtime, we're going to have to get some clarification because we've seen different variations of how they rule playoffs or overtimes here for Texas Valley Sports. All we do know is there's 8 seconds on the clock. I'll take a commercial break and go out there and get some clarification. We're going to try to get some clarification. If this goes into overtime, will it be sudden death or how this will be played out? All right, we're told each team will have a possession in overtime if we get there. If we're still tied after that, then it'll be sudden death. 8 seconds left on the clock. On one side, you've got the Phar Phantoms who have Felix Carrillo, who is lightning in a bottle, who can score on any given play. For the Palmview Pitbulls, they've got Javier Femat, Darius Dorsey, Tim Price, Adamar Martinez, Ernesto Thomas, all capable of taking to the house on one play. 8 seconds left here in the ball game. Pitbulls send a man in motion. Femat takes a low snap, looks downfield, delivers the ball. Up for grabs, in the money, incomplete. End of regulation. Overtime at the Super Bowl of the Texas Valley Sports. 8-on-8 full contact football. We'll be with you after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Back here on RealSportsLive.com as the officials are out there talking it over. Again, we've been told the way this overtime will work between the Palmview Pitbulls and the Phar Phantoms is that each team will be given possession of the ball one time. If we're still tied at the end of that, then it will go into a sudden death situation. Pitbulls led at one time. Late in this ball game, they led 35-14, that 21-point lead. They matched that at 49-28. And 21 unanswered points down the stretch by the Phar Phantoms got us to where we at now. Fisher will try to explain it, but we've lost his power pack. So that's the clarification. See who gets the ball first in this overtime period. All zeros on the clock. There's no sense in putting time on the clock right now. Pitbulls look like they're going to get the ball to start this overtime. They'll have the first possession. Each team will get a possession here. Big crowd on hand. They all stuck around, and now they're all on their feet. See if we can get Bert to pan around and take a look at some of this crowd. See if we can get some reactions here. If he can get them. There's some of your crowd making some noise. Making some noise. See if the crowd can get into this. We got the camera on them. They won't make any noise. Well, they were making more noise when the camera wasn't on them. Now we got the camera on the crowd and they won't do anything. There we go. I got to coach Bert up on getting the crowd involved in this stuff. All right, back to play we go in overtime as the two teams make their way back on the field. Pitbulls will have the ball to start this overtime. Each team will get a possession. So the Pitbulls started off. Femat and company showed the ability to score points throughout this ball game and then kind of put it in coast mode in that second half, especially the fourth quarter. Now can they push the go button and dial it right back up, all tied up at 49 apiece. Femat out of a shotgun. Sends a man in motion, takes, hands the ball off. Running play coming this way to the sideline and then out of bounds. Nothing there that time as they contain Tim Price on the end around. Second down coming up for the Pitbulls. And this Phar Phantom team dug deep, my friends, to come back in this ball game. Pitbulls unbeaten on the season. Haven't trailed in this ball game. Have given up two 21-point leads, but now have it. First possession of overtime. Second down for Femat. Drops back to throw. Swings a pass out. Incomplete. Third down coming up for the Pitbulls. Phantom fans making a lot of noise. Pitbull fans are kind of anxious right now. Sitting on some pins and needles. Last time we saw the Pitbulls challenged to this level was against Harlingen about 6 weeks ago when the Harlingen Dragons had them on the verge of a loss. They've always found another gear, always found a playmaker to deliver. Femat on third down in overtime on this possession. Drops back, fakes the handoff, has a ton of time, delivers a ball that's going to be incomplete. Into and out of the hands of Ademar Romo Martinez. And it's now fourth down for the Pitbulls. If the Phantoms can get a stop, then on their possession, a touchdown wins the game. Pitbulls can still get a first down without getting a touchdown, so don't think they have to go end zone here, but they do have to gain 10 yards. Minimum. Femat calling out the play in the huddle. Remember, their head coach was ejected earlier. So Robert Russell is now in calling the plays for the offense. Femat on 4th down. They need 10 yards. Drops back to throw. Gonna rush it up the middle. Hemmed in. Contained. Hit. Bangs through a man. Jumps over another. Gets a first down. And how about that running that time by Javier Femat? Ran over a man. And then leaped over the last one. Injury on the play. Pitbulls with a new set of downs. Overtime continues after this on RealSportsLive.com.
If you're looking for that special something that has anything to do with your favorite teams, then Sports Fans on 111 East Jackson in Harlingen is the stop to make. Fully licensed pro and college team collectibles and an assortment that grows each and every day. Check out the Facebook updates at Sports Fans. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 5 at 111 East Jackson, or call ahead at 956-425-7600. It's Sports Fans when you shop downtown Harlingen.
Javier Femat right there walking things over. Meanwhile, injury on the play as Josh Garza went down for the Phar Phantoms. He's being assisted off the field, trying to walk off under his own power. Javier Femat, head-on collision with Josh Garza. It looked as if they were going to stop him short of first down yardage, and the Phar Phantoms were going to take over on downs. Now, new life for the Pitbulls. 1st and goal for Femat and company. And that's one of the better defenders that just exits the game. Femat going to keep it himself. Penalty on this play. He's going to go down. And this time, the official will sort out this penalty, and Femat kind of gets up gingerly walking back to the huddle. Penalty will be against the Phar Phantoms. It was already a goal-to-goal situation. Now it'll be closer to the end zone for the Pitbulls. Again, regardless of the outcome of this drive for the Palmview Pitbulls, the Phar Phantoms will get an opportunity with the offense on the field. Pitbulls up to the line. 2 receivers left side. Tyler Sism now in the game, played his ball at LaFeria. Now he'll check out of the game. Femat hands the ball off, up the middle, running, second effort, and touchdown Pitbulls. Ernesto Tamez with second and third effort, gets it in the end zone. Pitbulls draw first blood. Overtime continues. Phantoms get the ball after this on RealSportsLive.com.
You know, Dad didn't choose a grave.
What about cremation? No, I mean, the kids and Mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really. You mean like memorial service?
With music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture? Oh, sweetheart. Grandpa would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Phar Phantoms now have the football for their possession in overtime. They'll have to match the outcome of the Pitbulls drive, which ended up in 7 points. Up to the line, here comes Felix Carrillo. Lines up in the quarterback spot. Man in motion, left to right. Running play, right side. Carrillo hit in the backfield. Down he goes. Good pursuit that time by the Pitbulls. That was Ruben Zuniga. Played his ball at PSJA North, and that time he was spying on quarterback Felix Carrillo all the way down the line. Carrillo dropped, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Phantoms. Championship trophy on the line here. Texas Valley Sports 8-on-8 full contact football. This game is nearing 3 hours old. This after 5 volleyball games earlier today. Carrillo up to the line. Felix Carrillo sends a man in motion. Looks to throw. Delivers the ball downfield. That's overthrown, incomplete. 3rd down coming up for the Phantoms. Good coverage in the secondary by the Pitbulls. Third down and 10 coming up. On 3rd and 10. Carrillo has been magical here as a secondary quarterback, replacing Michael Alvarez, who went down with about a minute left in the first half. Carrillo brings him up to the line. 3rd down coming up for the Phantoms. Need some positive yardage here. Man in motion. Carrillo stumbles. Penalty flag on the play. That was thrown in the secondary of the Pitbulls. And the reaction of the Pitbulls is it will be against them. It will be. It would have been 4th down. Now it's 3rd down remaining, but now 5 yards to go. As the Phantoms are able to gain some yardage on the play, it changes completely the play calling here. Because again, you can still get a 1st down without getting the end zone. So it's not desperation time by any stretch for the Phantoms. Same situation the Pitbulls faced earlier in their overtime possession. Phantoms up to the line. Felix Carrillo sends a receiver out right side. That's Johnny Vasquez. Vasquez in motion right to left. Here comes Vasquez on the carry. Hit hard, drives forward, close to 1st down yardage. Phantoms say it's enough. Officials haven't marked it yet. Whistle blows, more bodies strung across this field, and now just the sheer fatigue is starting to take control of this game for these two teams. They have not moved the chains yet, so hold on, Donut Salinas, on your call. That's Vasquez who's shaken up. He was the ball carrier for the Phar Phantoms. Officials trying to keep the fans now off the sidelines. They went from the stands to the concrete area to the turf, and now they're starting to hover in on the chain gang. This crowd, if they were supposed to be in their seats, forget that. That's long gone. Official looking to the sidelines. They drop the chain, so it's 1st and goal for the Phar Phantoms. Carrillo with a new set of downs on 1st down. Trying to send this into sudden death overtime. Single back in the backfield this time. Carrillo sends a man in motion. Gonna run himself. Spins forward. Stretches out. Gains a couple yards on the play. 2nd down coming up. Again, time is not a factor here. We're in overtime. And this drive will determine whether the Phar Phantoms tie this game or not. Another timeout, another injury on the play. This time one of the Pitbulls is shaken up. As again, this may be a situation of just sheer fatigue taking over for these two teams. The guy shaken up is Michael Thomas, who played his ball at Toombs. He'll walk off under his own power. When you're chasing Felix Carrillo out there, you can get tired. You can also get cramped up late in the game in overtime. Carrillo on 2nd and goal. Takes a snap, hands the ball off, fumble, and the Pitbulls win. Fumble on the play. Pitbulls are the champions of the Texas Valley Sports Football League. In overtime, final score 56-49. The Pitbulls win it. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We're going to go ahead and seal it off because we're just going to get out of here. So are the officials. We're going to chase them out of here. Nice job on the game, my friend. For Nathaniel Menchaca, for Bert Ruiz, for my wife, for all the advertisers, for the Texas Valley Sports Football League, we hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Again, reminding you, highlights will be coming up. It all came down to overtime and a defensive play made by the Pitbulls. They win it, 56-49. For our coverage of Texas Valley Sports, that'll do it. I'm Joe Bowling. Super Bowl in the books. It's history. Good night.